Good morning, everyone. I didn't really get to it. Like I didn't do a good job of editing my videos, so I blame that fully on cutting the grass. So after gym, went right to my grandma's, cut my grass. I was listening to tunes. Phone died as I'm listening to tunes. I'm still at my grandma's cutting her grass. I come home, put my phone on the charger, cut my own grass, and then hop in the shower, go to work. And honestly, I was going to edit the video at work, but then people kept calling. One lady had to come in. She came in. That took a while. So I just took a while to edit the video. And I edited the short right before bed. And then I tried editing the TikTok this morning for it, but like the sound's just like being messed up because I wasn't going to do a voiceover for the short or the TikTok today just because I felt it would have been quicker to, just slap an audio on there instead of trying to think of something to do, or not to do, trying to think of stuff to say for, both videos. But nevertheless, I never got the TikTok up. I'm thinking I probably will just do a video, or not a video, a voiceover for the TikTok before I post like any of the new stuff, because I'm going to have to delete all the old videos so that way I could take these new videos and like export them into iMovie and stuff like that. So, chest and back day. Starting off, a little wide grip lat pull down. I started my first set of 110 because I'm thinking maybe I have to just do like a total reset of the weight I'm moving, since like everything's feeling heavier and I'm kind of feeling weaker in a lot of cases. But 110 was kind of way too easy. Now they weren't full reps including partials. I got 14. So I'm thinking I want to be in that 6 to 8 rep range where I could only get 6 to 8 reps, but also I'm not like sacrificing form to get those reps. So let's get after it here. Well, wasn't my original intention to do a Smith machine for the first chest movement. I was going to do a incline dumbbell, honestly, but both the benches were taken up, so I'm like, well, I can't really do that. And then I was honestly considering doing incline like barbell. And I'm like, the Smith machine was just set up perfectly, like bench right in the middle, had the angle pretty much that I needed. So like maybe it's a sign to just do some Smith machine today. And so far, knock on wood, so good. I'm feeling good. I did a one warm-up set with a 45 for like 10-ish. Honestly, that was low-key kind of feeling heavy. But I put on the 25 because I think that's what I sort of normally do. But I was only able to get 7. Now, a buddy I know, he's kind of working it with me now, coming in and out. So try and make this quick. Hopefully, there's enough rest time to get at least 7 again. Minimum 6, okay? Because, like I said, I always want to get that 6 to 8. So let's get after it here. Got 7. Probably would have failed on 8. Don't have a spot, so figured should probably rack it up there. So it was a process getting this damn T-bar. There was someone that was just kind of like patrolling around it, and I'm not even sure if he was using it or not, but then he went to do something else. I'm like, let me snag this real quick, and he hasn't come up and said anything to me yet, so I better try to get this set out of the way pretty quick, so that way, you know, get it done, wrapped up, because tripod's kind of in the middle of everyone, and I don't want to be too annoying because Friday, Saturday come later in the day, kind of getting a little crowded, so let's get a move on. T-bar. It's been a while. Let's get it. Well, I wanted to do like the regular old, you know, Pec-Dec machine. That was the original plan. Then I'm like, you know what? Let me use the orange one because the original chest pec was taken up. So I'm like, okay, let me just use the orange one because the T-bar is literally 5 steps that way. So I'm like walking over to go to the orange one. I'm like, this one's open. I don't think I've ever used this. I should try using it. So that's what I did. I did one set. It was like weird because there's only one seat setting to this, so I can't really adjust it too much, but it's pretty much right there. And the other thing that I don't really like about it is I can't like stretch back as far as I like would like on like the normal Pec-Dec. So it is what it is, but it's definitely not bad. Don't get me wrong. This is a great substitute if like the Pec-Dec is taken. It's not going to like piss me off if it is. But yeah, maybe start to do a little rotation in a sense of the Pec-Decs when I use them. Sorry, got some crazy fans. Good stretch, but I swear these things aren't the same length because when I'm like going back, I don't know if I'm just stretching further back on this side, but I swear I touch like the weight touches the bottom of the stack again when I'm like doing this, but like this side, I don't know if it's like an uneven thing on my part or what, but like I said, minor things. Just figured I'd voice them in the video because I don't have any friends. I only have you guys. It's been a while since I've done this machine. And I don't know why, because it was always one of my favorite back ones. Like there's very few machines where I'm like, this is peak for me. Like it doesn't get better than this machine. Like that chest press machine down there doesn't get any better. Skull crushers doesn't get any better for triceps for me. I think that's always going to be my favorite. Back, a little iffy, but this might be it because it's just like there's so many like little minor like the chest. There's basically just 3. What the bicep? There's 4. Tricep 3. Leg there's hamstring, quadish, but there's so many like little back muscles that you got to hit that's like kind of hard to distinguish, isolate certain muscles. I mean it's possible, but I'm just kind of a dumbass and don't really know how to do it. So that's why we're here. We're learning. We're learning together. If you guys know how to hit your back properly, let me know. Because sometimes I wonder if I do. Like when I do my posing, I'm like, damn, I got some definition in my back. You know, it's not too shabby, but definitely could be bigger. You know, everything could be bigger. Let's get it. Ugh. So I'm not working out with Darius today because I got here like before him, and I kind of got to get out of here by 11 so I could still make it to church on time because I'm not going to be able to go Saturday or Sunday. So gotta make it today, you know, in my once a weekend. But point is, Darius is still here though, even though I'm not working out with him. He came a little later, and he brings his little gym bag, and he purchased a dip belt because the one here went missing, stolen, broken. No one really knows what happened to it. But he has his own, so I'm like, I wanted to do dips anyways. I was just going to do body weight because that's all you can do. And but then I asked him to see if he had his belt in his bag, and he did. So got the 25-pounder, feeling heavy. So not the most ideal. But then again, it's been a while since I did weighted dips. You know, I've only been able to do body weight dips for the longest time. So it's good to get some weight back into the mix for dips. I want to get one of these myself, but I think I got to focus on getting a gym bag first to like toss everything in instead of just, you know, carrying everything in my hands and pockets. So let's get after it here. Okay. Ooh. That was ugly, but we got it done. Okay, wrapping it up here. Gonna get some shrugs in. Probably not gonna be able to do any cardio today, so. And that's honestly kind of sad, just because, not even that I like cardio, but it's just like, it makes so much sense to do it now. Because like, why would I sit on my ass and edit my video in my car when I could just, you know, push cardio a little longer and burn some more calories, especially on a cut? I can understand maybe if it was like a bulk and you're not trying to burn that many calories because then you just have to eat that much more food. But for a cut, extremely beneficial. I was like 180 this morning. It's going well. I'm not going into work at all today or tomorrow. So hopefully I'm good at food-wise. However, tomorrow is a big like 4th of July party. Probably going to eat like a pig. It's not going to be till like 2 o'clock. So I'm not going to eat anything until, you know, come that party to try to savor some more calories. Drawing a blank. Oh, I'm still going to go to the gym, so I'll probably burn some there. But considering I'm not going to have anything in my stomach for a couple hours in the morning, I think I'm just going to have to possibly skip cardio tomorrow. But there is a pool. I do plan on doing a lot of swimming. Who doesn't like swimming? Especially in like a nice little pool. Maybe I could like get over my fear of like diving into the water, because like I go for a dive and then I just end up like, you know, so not ideal. Let's get these shrugs in. I've been talking too long. Well, I've been talking to Darius and JP a little too much, so I better get a move on with this posing here. Great workout though. Phenomenal workout, by the way. I am extremely happy with how it went. I feel good. Yeah, I really don't have much else to say. Skipping cardio, heading straight home so I can shower quick before church. Then I am, after church, make cookies with the missus, catch up on some Love Island, and yeah, that's that. But I better get a move on because it's like 10:40-ish now. I want to be home before 11, not leave at 11. So I better get a move on here. But if you made this far in the video, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.